The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas's offense will have the opening possession of the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Looking for space. It's Marshall. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
So Missouri's offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to pass. It's Randall. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Pratt. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check.
Turning it on! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas! On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Missouri wants to go fast.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Randall. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We've reached the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 1st down here as they go back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. Punt is on its way. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wilson to pass. He lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. There he goes. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking for room. It's Russell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a push on fourth down. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Mizzz has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over.
He's into the open down the middle. The 40, the 30, inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wilson will throw. Got a man. It's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The give to the left. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Randall. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out quickly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Missouri! The f***ing point on that drive.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wilson to pass. This time it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Dropping back, it's Randall. Behind his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Brake. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. And the Razorbacks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Runs through the tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And that one did not work. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Looking downfield, it's Randall. Gonna take a shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first down from the 28. Running back searching for a hole. Showing off the arm. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by a field goal over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Marches ahead. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We worked on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Randall. Makes the grab.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of these close football games.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates